Good morning, everyone. My name is Leslie Harris. I am one of the commissioners of the Office of Police Accountability and Transparency. And I'm here today to serve as the pro tem chairperson of OPAT. Let's give a moment. We're going to let you move up. Yes. Thank you, good. So I don't have to yell now. So, what I want to do to start us is to introduce our new executive director. Our new executive director is Mr. Evandro Carvalho, and he started yesterday. And so we welcome him here today, and I'm gonna let him say a couple of words to introduce himself and just let people know who you are.
Thank you, Judge, and good morning, everyone. As Judge and Commissioner and board member, and Judge Harris just mentioned, I am the new executive director of the OPAT office, the Office of Police Accountability and Transparency. I literally started yesterday morning. Excited to be in this position, getting to know the team. The amazing work that everyone has been doing. I certainly want to thank the judge for being there from the beginning with the OPAT. I want to thank the prior ED, Stephanie Everett, who I know very well. I wish her well in a new position. I want to thank all the board members and commissioners that have been involved in this office, and certainly want to give a special shout out to the team here at OPAT, who, for the past several months, unfortunately, have not had an AD present. So I want to give them a shout out for all their hard work in the past several months. So I'm looking forward to, to get to work. A little bit about me, judges. I'll keep it short. I'm an attorney by trade. I've been an attorney for 15 years. I'm a Bostonian. Grew up in Boston and went to Masson Park up the street. I went to UMass Amherst for college, and then Howard Law in Washington, D.C. And I was a class of 08, actually. I've been an attorney for 15 years out of Howard. And over the past 10 years, certainly have had several different public servant positions in the city of Boston, including I was a former prosecutor up the street. In fact, in Roxbury District Court, I prosecuted cases in West Roxbury District Court, as well as in Gun Court downtown. I then served as a state representative for approximately 5 years in the city of Boston, and actually served subsequently in City Hall in a different capacity, same position actually in terms of title, ED of the Boston Human Rights Commission, and in other positions. I also worked in the state and so on, but I'm super excited to be in this new capacity because, police reform, criminal justice reform is something that's near and dear to my heart as a former prosecutor, and something that I worked hard on when I was a state rep. So looking forward again to the work that this office does. Obviously, I want to thank, I didn't say it, but officially, I put it on my social media today. I want to thank the mayor for this incredible honor to continue to serve the people of the city of Boston. Looking forward to working with her office and the whole team in City Hall, as well as BPD, Commissioner Cox and his team, and everyone at BPD, to continue to move the city forward and move BPD forward in terms, particularly as the office, the name of the office says, in the space of accountability and transparency, and more importantly, working with the community and helping to continue to build and rebuild the trust between police and the community that they serve, particularly communities of color in the city of Boston. Having said that, Judge, I'll pass it to you again. Super excited to be here. Can't wait to really, get to the work.
Yes, thank you very much. Normally at this point, we would review minutes and do public report. But because you are new and just started yesterday, I would prefer putting the review and approval of minutes off. Peter Alvarez was not able to be here today. He is the chair of the CRB, and I would like for him to be here when we approve the minutes and do any discussion of any cases. So I'm going to skip the review and approval of minutes and the OPAT Commission public report give you a chance to, become familiar with that and present it to the community.
Thank you, Judge. Thank you.
We have one case on for, presentation from the CRB. And that case is case number 18. I see a young man in the audience, and I believe he's here. Are you here on that case, sir? So thank you. I will just report that the CRB reviewed the case. It was investigated by our staff, and the CRB voted to sustain the complaint. But we will hold the discussion of that until we have a full board, hopefully before the next board meeting. I want to thank those who have come in for being here. I'm happy that you're able to meet our new executive director. And I look forward to hearing this case and discussing this case and making recommendations regarding this case. Is there any other business that needs to be presented to the board? Would you take a moment and introduce your new assistant?
Yes, Eric James, starting with me. Go ahead, Eric. Introduce yourself.
Nice to meet everybody. My name is Eric James. I'm serving as the executive assistant in the Office of Police Accountability and Transparency. I'm very excited. Like my director, my executive director, my birthday was also yesterday, so I am very excited to get started in this role.
Thank you. We welcome you.
Thank you.
Eric is no stranger to city government as well. He worked in City Hall for a number of years, particularly in ONS, which is the division that does constituent services for the city. So we're happy to have him with OPAT. So thank you, Eric.
Who's that? Okay, we do have a moment now to accept comments from the public. Is there anyone who would like to say anything? Yes, ma'am.
Although this may not be related to the case that is about to be discussed or something, but I would like to know, well, actually, I've already been told, but I want to know why such thing happens where someone puts a police report in for disturbance and trespassers entering their buildings or place of residence, and as the police officers arrive, the person who puts the report is the one that gets in trouble instead. And you've been asked for your social security number instead of your state ID during the process of this.
Can you be a little more explicit? Someone was arrested?
There was a trespasser that entered the place of residence. And because I was the one that called to do the report, my information was taken. But instead of asking for the state ID, they went directly and asked for my social. I have my state ID on me at all times, wondering why he needed that instead of asking for my ID first. Complaint was already made, which is why I'm even here today. I went and got a copy of the police report related to this. And by the way, the person who has been called on, the police that called for them, person I called the police on is actually back in that space again. So this experience has left me feeling quite angry because I learned that it is actually illegal for someone like that to ask me for my social security number instead of just simply asking for a state ID. Wondering, is it because of my sort of disability that made him think that I didn't own an ID and that it was going to be too hard to do such a thing? What's going on with that?
My suggestion is that you file a complaint,
Done that already.
okay? And the CRB, Community Review Board, will look at that complaint and do an investigation. We have investigators who will meet with you and also that we may make this a formal complaint to be heard. I agree, there's, as a victim, there's no reason for you to have to give your social security number.
And then it made me feel blamed because of this, and I don't like the way that it made me felt.
I
I've been
understand.
pretty angry since April 15th, when this all started.
Yes, ma'am, and I'm encouraging you to go forward with your complaint, which you have done, and for the OPAT staff to investigate it.
I've been told that during the investigation, during this, there was no time limit on this. It feels like it's gonna be dragged out to not be taken seriously.
We take all complaints seriously. And as long as I am one of the commissioners, I will always push for expediency, for people to move forward with their cases, and for us to try to make you feel respected, and that you have a legitimate complaint, and to encourage you to take part in this process. So give us a chance. And if it's not going according to your likings, let us know.
Well, my result that I'm anticipating is that something happens where there are repercussions for the officers that did this. The two of them, I even have copies of everything in my bag, just in case. Maybe that will taper some of the agitation that I've been carrying for nearly a month down a tad bit.
Yes, ma'am. I cannot prejudge or say anything more than what I've said. I do want to encourage you to stay in contact with us. Our investigators will be there to see you. I don't see that you did anything wrong on the surface of it. And I want this to go forward in the right way. I don't want to prejudge or in any way comment in a way that would prejudice the case. So I'm letting the investigators do their job. We will have it before the Citizen Review Board. They will do their job. And if it has to go further, the commissioners will do their job.
Absolutely.
So, but thank you for coming and being a part of this. This young man in the back, did you want to make any statements or comments? Okay, and ma'am, would you like to say anything or doing?
I don't speak English very well.
Okay, we will make sure we get an interpreter. Yes, please, we have someone who can assist you if you'd like to make a statement. Would you have a moment with her to find out? Thank you.
Office at?
What?
Do you have a phone number to reach our office at, or would you like my cell number?
I am connected with Tanisha,
Okay, great.
the investigator.
Mikkel,
No, it starts with a T.
Top Street. That's the other, that's the other. We have
Okay.
Diana, Tostri, and Mikel.
Mikkel, yeah,
Okay.
Mikkel. Yeah, that's got me pretty agitated, because now I'm wondering what he's doing with my social security number. There's no reason, but I get.
Yeah.
You know, it just makes, you know, I don't like the way that made me feel.
I understand.
Yeah, you know, but it makes me feel like I can't call the police for any sort of help at all now.
I understand, well, our investigators, will do their due diligence to look into that. And as soon as that piece is ready to move forward to the civilian court, they'll reach out and let you know, okay?
El pueblo estaba ahí con su compañera. Yo realmente ok, eso puede haber pasado, pero lo que yo digo, por la familia, ellos me querían todo lo que por toda seguridad. Entonces yo digo, ¿cómo fue la poca comunicación de la seguridad de la comunicación? Y eso nunca se ha dicho, pues, y no hay pasamos en la comunicación. Alrededor de la familia, yo tengo un espacio en el que o sea, que ellos pueden decir, si lo quiero que me está diciendo. Yo tengo una manera de decir. Yo estoy aislado en cierta cosa, porque cuál fue el error de él. El departamento de canales yo pensé que la verdad que no se puede de correr corriendo a la y eso es una cosa que tengo que estar presente. Pero ella tiene que imaginar, vale, yo creo que
It's fantastic. Yeah. Next time I think of, particularly complaint or witnesses, we should ask them ahead of time. Have an official. Exactly, right, because it's like, the woman in our office. You know, she was-
I agree.
Yeah.
If I,
I will take additional contact information of the art. if possible. Sure.
Oh, yeah, there's a meeting.
Yep.
No, absolutely. Ella quiere grabar el y mi hija le dijo, pero ¿cuál es el delito? El delito es el estar en donde él está en el área de su casa.
That's
Él
right.
está a una jugada que se enfrenta o sea, que han enfrentado en un lugar de entonces,
That was sort of like, that's apparently, so it's just not the same, right? I was just, that's a lot of things, so I was gonna say like 2 minutes.
can we go off the record for a moment?
Yeah, you would just, okay.
Until,
Right, we just waited.
yeah,
Just muted.
just
Yeah.
muted, yes. For the record, this is not an official interpreter. So she's going to do a general gist of what was said to her. Yes, ma'am.
Buenos días,
Good morning.
mi nombre es Ana Perdomo,
My name is Ana Perdomo.
soy la mamá de Roani.
I am Roandi's mother.
Muchas gracias a todos la comisión por darme esta oportunidad de investigar este caso.
Thank you, everyone, for letting me express myself and for investigating this case.
Ya ha pasado 2 años que pasó este accidente y yo pensaba ya que eso se iba a quedar al olvido.
It's been 2 years already since this incident happened, and I thought it was going to be gone.
Primeramente, yo lo que quiero es que se aclare la razón por la cual las autoridades están acusando a mi hijo de estar en un lugar, entonces, autorizando o interrumpiendo o haciendo algo que no estaba correcto.
So the reason why I'm here is because I want to know the reason why my son was stopped and they are making these allegations towards him.
Ellos, o sea, ellos lo trataron a ellos como que ellos estaban haciendo, ¿cuál es el delito realmente que ellos cometieron? Porque realmente eran 3 muchachos que estaban ahí. Yo no sé lo que pasó porque como madre no me consta.
I don't know why they're being charged of doing what they were doing. I am a mother and I want this to be clear.
Yo sé que ellos cometieron un delito donde ellos corrieron.
I know that I am aware that they started running
Dice que corren algo oculta.
and there's a saying that when someone runs, it's because they are afraid of something.
Y cuando pasa algo así, automáticamente eso no es imprevisible.
Or they're afraid or they're hiding something, and that's unpredictable.
O sea, como tú actúas, no, eso es algo que tú no sabes, cuando tú te asustas o las reacciones son inesperadas.
The reactions of how you act are you can't predict them.
O yo quiero que por favor me aclaren, porque esto son las cosas que yo hoy estoy aquí, cuál fue el delito grave que mi hijo cometió.
The main reason why I'm here is because I need to know what was the charge or the actions that my son did that are bringing me here now.
Porque hay muchas maneras de conocer. Él estaba en una comunidad donde él reside, la cual tiene monitores. Hay un cuarto, hay seguridad, donde ellos monitorean todo el área y se les supongo que ahí tienen que saber qué realmente pasó.
Because where we live is a gated community and it has cameras, and so officers are able to see the cameras.
Inmediatamente al otro día la manager me mandó una carta diciéndome que fuera a reportarme qué pasó conmigo, porque la seguridad se lo reportó. Reportó el accidente.
I'm going to stop us, because this is still an open case. And we want to let you know that we are still addressing this case.
You can continue, I can.
Yes, and then we want you to know that, our recommendation will be on the record. And that we appreciate both you and your son coming to keep us informed and to let us know that you are still concerned about the case. And we will do our job. Our new executive director will meet with the police. And we will try to make sure that you feel satisfied with the case as it's resolved.
I want to express
Le voy
something.
a agradecer mucho esta oportunidad, porque realmente yo he dejado de de creencia en la justicia.
I wanna, have this chance to thank you all because I gotten into a point where I don't trust the police anymore.
Yo he visto que aquí eso es algo que no lo voy a cuestionar. Yo tengo aquí 25 años en este país y podría haberme hecho ciudadana. Y esta es la razón por la cual no siento que para qué.
I've been living in this country for 37 years, and one of the main reasons why I haven't applied for my citizenship is because I don't believe in this country.
Hágame creer. No creo en la ley. Hágame creer.
And I don't, believe in the law of this country. So please, help me believe, that law, the real justice exists.
Yes, ma'am.
My whole family is emotionally unstable.
Thank you very much.
And thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Since there's no other public comment, I'm going to, call for a motion to adjourn. Seeing that there's only the two of us, I am going to adjourn the meeting at this time. Thank you.
Thank you.